What is up, everybody? I'm your host, Joe, from Clash of Techs with Joe, coming at you today with a quick recap of the All-Star War between the Champions War League Light and the Champions War League Rising Leagues. 50 of the top players from the Rising and the Light League met in a war yesterday. An awesome war between these two clans. Basically coming up short. The Champions War League Light came up short by 2 stars. Rising put up 138 stars to the Light's 136 stars. Basically, the difference being made by the Town Hall 11s having a few dips. Minor details there. Either way, a great war between these two clans and a great war to actually go back and recap. We have 4 of the 5 Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star attacks. The one not being displayed is QHS, one of my favorites from LP3 Chiron, as we have this attack by one shot, a bowler witch combination. We have the bowlers and witches that have completed the flank, and they're moving their way down the flanks on the north and south sides of the base, as a large group of bowlers and the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen have worked their way into the base. Queen will take out that enemy balloon out of the clan castle as the bowlers continue to work their way through the base. They'll take out that enemy king and they'll maneuver down, working their way into the Tesla down on the south side of the base. Now, obviously, the defenses here, or the Infernos here, are lower level. They're only level 2s, as we have the witches and bowlers over on the eastern side of the base taking out a Tesla and working their way down. And the queen, the queen is tied up on a wall as normal. Skeleton Spell is going to tie up this archer tower as the witches take out that final, elixir storage up in the north. They'll take out the tower with the assistance of the queen and maneuver their way down. So on these attacks here, it's really just based off of getting a clean flank on both sides of the base and hoping that you'll get all of the base for the 3-star. Either that, or you're going to get a solid 2-star attack for those of you that are not in the Champions War League. Either way, Queen tied up on a wall yet again. She'll crack through this wall. She'll switch. She'll redirect a few times as the skeletons and the Queen will work in and take out this final gold storage, wrapping up for a 3-star attack. Again, a great attack here by one shot. As we move into an air attack, I'm not really sure who exactly said that balloons were dead at Town Hall 10. Because that's certainly not the case, at least on this base here. Bowler is down working on the gold mine as well as the mortar. Archer Queen is going to work up in the north. King is going to go down and tank for that Archer Queen. His ability is going to be popped, and he's going to go in and take out a Tesla and get caught up on a wall, as we have a group of giants and wall breakers that are going to open up this next compartment and tank for that Queen as she works her way down, taking out an air defense. She'll take out the bomb tower, and then she'll maneuver her way north, going into the cannon and then the archer towers. So that bowler over on the far side actually did go down. Queen will take out this archer tower. She'll take out the elixir pump, and then she'll go into this compartment, and her ability will be popped, taking out the gold mine as well as the air defense. So great maneuver here by Justin. Great planning by the planners over in the Light All-Star team, as we have a group of 5 balloons moving in on the base, and then another 2 groups of 5 balloons will follow up these lava hounds. So obviously the biggest change here that I've seen just by this attack alone is the massive size of the groups of balloons. They're basically spamming in and also coming in from the south. And excessively large group of balloons are going to pad their way up this south side of the base. The balloons up in the north have maneuvered, taking out an air defense. The lava hound is continuing to tank as it goes down, and that large group of balloons will maneuver, split, take on the Inferno Tower and the air sweeper, take it down. And if you didn't catch the skeleton spell that was in the core of the base with the rage, they did in fact take down that Archer Queen. So a great attack here by Justin. We're not going to watch any of the cleanup here. We're going to let these balloons work in on that final mortar. They'll take it down, and then we'll transition into the next attack, which is by, I can't exactly remember who it was by. Oh yeah, Vilmer. So I hope I said that correctly. Anyway, so we have baby dragons in the composition. We have 6 balloons. We have 15 bowlers, so a masked bowler with the assistance of a queen walk. The Archer Queen is going to take out some structures alone as the healers work with the bowler, and then the baby dragon's going to be up in the north working on trash ring structures up there. Golem's going to be dropped and tanked, sitting on this mortar as a large group of bowlers are dropped onto the map. The Queen, in fact, will walk her way around the south side of the base, as we have this excessively large group of bowlers moving into the base, hitting a giant bomb and losing a lot of health in the process. The Barbarian King and the Golem and Giant are tanking for what's left of the bowlers, as we have a balloon that's still was still up until the poison did take it down. Barbarian King's ability is popped. He'll go in, taking out the 2 Expos here. The bowlers will follow him up and assist with taking down the Inferno Tower as well as the Tesla there. They'll move into that final compartment in the south, and then pay attention to the north up there. A haste spell will be dropped, and the 6 balloons will actually, in fact, come in from the north. We have a queen down in the south right now. She's going to get tied up on the hound. We have our haste spell down, and we have our large group of balloons moving in on the Expo. They'll go down to the bomb tower, and then go down into that archer tower. So they're going to work their way into the archer tower, and then once they get within range of that air defense, the air defense will, in fact, take them down. We do have 2 minions up north working on structures. We still have a baby dragon in our queue, as well as a minion. The baby dragon will come in on the town hall down in the far south as this queen finishes up on the lava pups, and then she'll maneuver and continue to work her way around the south side of the base. Now, this queen, she does in fact take out the rest of this base. We will speed up this raid here because at this point, you know, it's all queen walk, and you know, not a lot of defenses there left to really harm her as she comes in on the back side of an air defense. Baby Dragon's going to assist until it comes into range of the air defense, and then the queen's going to continue her walk. We have an archer over in the far western corner taking out that builder's hut, as we have our 3 minions assisting with the cleanup. Everything's going to meet in the middle here. Queen's going to take out this air defense, and they're going to finish up on this base, taking out the final mortar and cannon. So a great attack here by Vilmer as we move into the next Town Hall 10 attack. I believe it's by Yashal. So yeah, Yashal from Above and Beyond, dropping his queen. Gonna let this queen work for a second. She's naked walking. Just naked walking. Alright. Excuse me. Anyways, excuse me. So we have our balloons. A haste spell is going to launch the balloons into the far western side, taking out the air defense and freeing it up for our baby dragon over in the far west. Is going to come in and take out all these trash ring structures on the west. Barbarian King is down, and he's going to take out the trash ring structures on the far eastern side of the base. He's going to work his way down, tanking for our archer queen. Our queen's going to continue to work. She's going to take out this cannon, and then she's going to maneuver down, work on that gold storage, and then she's going to just continue down this whole line. Baby Dragon's still working over there as minions start to come in and work on structures that are outside of range of that archer tower up in the far north. Queen will take out the archer tower, and then she's going to be targeted by the Inferno Tower on and off. As she steps up into this gold storage and then into that air defense, she will assist getting a few strikes on that Tesla. And basically we have a very large group of dragons here. I mean, I absolutely love dragons, and I love seeing dragon sweeps like this. The dragons are tied up on the enemy archer queen. They will easily take her down, as we have 2 rages coming down and assisting our balloons and dragons take out the Inferno Towers and maneuver up into the north side of the base. We will have a group of balloons sneak in from the north. We have 4 balloons that are going to sneak in. A haste spell will go down to assist with sneaking those 4 balloons in to take out that air defense. 1, 2, and 3 as the balloons get in finally and taking out that air defense. As we have dragons that are going to finish the rest of this base for the most part. I believe there's 3 dragons there. They're going to part off there as we have we had the assistance of a minion. That final minion will be dropped up in the north over on the gold storage as our dragons meet up on the army camp and then on the barracks. As our dragon in the core of the base, he's taking down taking a pounding right now, but it will take down the Expo as our dragons take their sweet time. Finishing up this base. Minion assisting. Haste spell is down to speed our dragon up, getting in on that cannon. The dragon will then next target the archer tower, and the final dragon up in the north will meet up, taking on the wizard tower, as well as finishing out the base with the bomb tower and that final Tesla. So a great attack here by Yashal, putting dragons on display at Town Hall 10. We're not going to show QHS's attack. We got to get moving into our Town Hall 9s. Now, Hog Riders. Wow. At Town Hall 9, Hog Riders dominated this war. Like every other attack was a Hog Rider attack. So we're going to show this attack here by Black Widow with a Queen Walk and 23 Hog Riders in her composition, in the composition. Let's see here. Everything else is basically cleanup troops minus that tanking troop of the giant. Archer Queen is going to work her sweet way into that cannon down in the town hall. Wizards up in the north. Barbarian King is assisting with taking out structures and clearing the path for our queen. That way she goes exactly where the attacker wants her to go. Poison Spell is down working on the enemy Archer Queen as well as those enemy Clan Castle troops. Clan Castle troops will continue to work their way through a Poison Spell. Archer Queen will take out the baby dragon here, and he's holding on. They're holding on to a rage here. The rage spell will go down as the queen steps into the enemy Archer Queen and Archer Towers. Enemy queen will go down, and then our Archer Tower will go down, and the queen will just continue her walk down south at this point. She'll work her way down, taking out the queen's altar, then the Barbarian King's altar, and working on the bomb tower. And the Hog Riders will end up coming in from the north side of this base as wall breakers are snuck in, opening up that far western compartment for our queen to maneuver into the base and assisting our Hog Riders with finishing up this base. Large group of hogs from the north taking on the Archer Tower. A group of hogs out of the Clan Castle come in and work their way into the base. Heal spell is down as we have an excessively large group of hogs over in the far eastern corner taking on the Troll Tesla and working their way into the base, joining their friends. The heal spells, we got 2 heal spells left in the composition, and it'll basically carry this massive group of 21 Hog Riders get through the base. We had 2 Hog Riders sneak in on a Tesla there, and we have our final heal spell that's going to go down here momentarily to assist the Hog Riders with the cleanup of the base. Just a beautiful attack by Black Widow, and also a lower level king there for you guys that have lower level kings or kings and queens. Obviously level 30 queen here, so great attack as that final Tesla goes down by the Hog Riders. We're not going to watch the cleanup of this one. Air attacks. So we only had a handful of air attacks. Air is still viable. It's just a matter of the experience, I guess. I'm not really sure how to put that. Because the balloons are moving in excessively large groups now, and a lot of spam, really. Barbarian King is going to sit here and tank for our Archer Queen, as the Archer Queen is going to get working on that baby dragon. Ability is popped by the Barbarian King. Is going to assist with getting in on that witch. He's really just battling it out with skeletons and tying him up for the Archer Queen. The Archer Queen is going to work on getting in on these air defenses as the air portion of this attack starts moving their way into the base. There is a skeleton spell in the composition for that enemy Archer Queen. He holds on to it until the balloons are piled up on that wizard tower. Once the wizard tower falls, it's game on for the skeleton spell, and they will in fact take out that enemy Archer Queen. Hound and a large group of balloons are going to come up from the far south and meet that large group up in the north. The haste spell is dropped, and a rage spell is dropped on our massive pack of balloons, taking out the air sweeper and moving up this line of Teslas. They'll take out this Tesla, jump over to this air defense, and then they have the group of balloons that are behind them assisting with the cleanup. So we do have a Troll Tesla up in the north. We do have a lot of swag here. We have rage and 2 haste spells swagged all day long, as the lava pup in fact does, or lava hound does in fact pop there. Great timing of that. Balloons are going to meet up and go on that Troll Tesla and finish this base out. If I'm not mistaken, I think I messed it up. Was unable to clean up or drop the back end of this cleanup of this attack, as we have this excessively large group of lava pups, minions, and skeletons from the skeleton spell finishing up and taking out the rest of this base. So we're going to wrap this video up with a witch attack for those of you guys that enjoy the witches. We have a queen walk and basically a witch slap. So the queen, she's going to work, and she's going to assist with setting the funnel down in the south. We have the 3 or 4 witches up in the north, or the western corner, and they're going to set the funnel on the western side. We have a golem coming in and tanking. He's going to maneuver his way in on that Tesla, as we have the 3 final witches down on the map, as well as our bowlers from our clan castle and our Barbarian King jump spells down for our troops, and it's going to carry them into this base. We have, what does it look like? We have 2 massive compartments in here. Rage spell is down. It's going to assist our king and our bowlers push through the base as they hit a giant bomb, and a heal spell will go down here in a moment. The Barbarian King is going to try to work on cracking through this wall. Queen is working on the enemy king, and he's going to work. She's going to work her way up this eastern side of the base, taking out structures along the flanks of our barbarian king and witches and bowlers that are in the core of the base. Enemy queen is down, and we have our group of witches that are continuing to work. They're working on Teslas at this point. We have one Tesla that's about to go down. Actually, both of them will go down here momentarily. The last one falls. Queen is continuing to walk. Bowler and Barbarian King are caught up on a wall. King is fixated on that air defense, and you pretty much already know how this attack is going to go, guys. We had our witches finishing up on that wizard tower, our final archer tower over there, and the Barbarian King is going to finally crack through this compartment or redirect here momentarily. That air defense is actually going to, in fact, fall, redirecting our king over to that final compartment, so he really can't catch a break. The queen is going to wrap this up, and just a great attack here by D-Rock, or D-Rock, if you will. Yeah, great war here, guys. Great war. Next up is going to be the pick'ems, hopefully. Drop those comments below, and thanks for watching, guys.